Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Satisfactory, episode 31. Last time I fought with trains and set up things to finish out phase 3 with decoration up at our base up yonder for heavy mod frames, as well as putting some bases down around our train tracks, and I tried to make my junctions work for the train. Shout out to the internet and my YouTube comment section from that video to have helped me work through this. And it's not perfect yet. I need to go through and add some more blocks just along the way. But I think we're looking good here. We have a test coming up right now as our boy, well, it's going to be a minute. But the long short of it all seems to be for a junction like so. It's actually simple somehow. Anywhere that a train could come in, I should go back up here. Anywhere that a train could come into the junction, coming in, put a path signal. Coming in, put a path signal. Going out, put a block signal. So here they go in, there's a path signal. Over there, they go in, there's a path signal. Over here, where they come in, path signal. And there he goes. Look at that. Then where they go out, put a block signal. Out here, block signal. Out there, block signal. Out over there, block signal. And it took me a minute to finally get everything placed where it needed to be placed, but it's there. We did it. And just so you know, so you don't fight with it in your own game, sometimes you can't put the path signal right here where this junction happens. Sometimes you can't put the path signal right there, and I don't know why or when you can. Hey, that just switched. I hope you heard the ding. But sometimes you need to put the path signal back a little further. So now we can look and see this whole yellow area is this intersection. And so now it can read, if anybody's in this intersection, don't let them in. Don't let anybody else in. What a delight. I need fuel. There we go. So, I think our trains are looking okay. Now I want to put stuff in the trash. Bye, go to trash. Not the computers. Other stuff, though. Go to trash. Can you go in here? Nope. The 19 computers I have in my inventory are because it takes one computer to make the path and block signals. And every time I dismantled one, I got a computer in my inventory. And here we are. But we're looking good now. And we are good on finishing out a phase 3, rather. And it's time for phase 4. I don't think I have anything left I want to do before phase 4. I have a lot I want to do in phase 4. I'm going to let you know. I think we're going to be in phase 4 for a long time. But let's talk about that after we send these things off, shall we? I love this part. This is the best part of the whole video game, I'm telling you. It's such a delight. Hey, Ada.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations,
Thanks.
the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery.
I
On
worked hard.
delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed.
Yeah.
You should know how this works by now.
I do.
You'll get access to tiers 7 and 8 in the hub. In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the
nuclear
technologies
power.
there
Don't
yourself.
look at it. Just don't.
It's all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts.
The
Instead, I'll
pasta.
be providing some
The
interesting
pasta.
facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput?
Liar.
Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers.
I do.
Good luck in Phase 4.
I don't know that they stay late at work, but maybe they do. Ah, boom! Go, 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 go! Run up! Ah, go, go off, king, queen. I don't want to misgender anything. Go off, royalty.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's
Mm-hmm.
predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results, but we
Relax.
should all adjust our expectations according to the situation.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
I will. Thank you. Main bot. Look at that. It's so cool looking. And he's back. All right. Time to head back to our. Look at those northern lights. Whatever. It was so cool. I know I said it in the video because I had to pause, but it was so cool that I got to like see the northern lights. It was pretty nifty. Even though it was like just kind of barely seeing them, but still, it was seeing them. Oh no, I can't go into this station. Why can't I go in? Where's the other train? I haven't figured out trains apparently. But that's okay. I just need to go back to the home base. I wonder if that's something to do with that I need to put more block signals out. Like, I think I'm gonna update our blueprints to include block signals on the blueprint. I think that'll be helpful. Right turn, please. Thank you. Whee! And boom. Let's see what we have, baby. I'm so excited. And you want to know why? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I'm not going to tell you why, but you're going to know why. We're going to be here for a minute. Mantis green. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see what we have. We have bauxite refinement. Aluminum. It's time for aluminum. Allegedly, this is where people like fall off. Like the non-serious Satisfactory players, when it gets kind of confusing around aluminum, this is the type of time where they fall off because aluminum. I mean, aluminum's a lot. I can't even front. Then the hover pack, amazing. Logistics Mark 5, 780 resources a minute. Those are made out of those all clad aluminum sheets. Have our hazmat suit, more inventory. The supercomputers and the blenders, which will give us our first part. The assembly director system. Aeronautical engineering for drones. Nuclear power. We're not even going to think about nuclear power until we get to particle enrichment. Then we're going to think about it. Not very hard. We're not going to think about it very hard. Stop looking at me like that. We're not going to think about it very hard. Anyway, advanced aluminum. They get us our heat sinks and our cooling system and our freaking fused modular frames. These things suck. Not as much, though. Hold on. Pressure conversion cubes. Those things suck. Then they make the nuclear pasta that makes our stuff go, and we'll finish out phase 4. Yeah, once we can make plutonium rods, that's when we'll start thinking about nuclear power. Because before then, there's no zero waste nuclear power without plutonium fuel rods. So it's a lot. It's a lot, I tell you. But first thing we want, hover pack. And now I think I have everything we need. So we have motors. I have to wait for more to go in, but computers. Here's, oh, that's 200. Never mind. I only need 100. Get back in there. Heavy modular frames. We need 100. And please tell me I have aluminum somewhere. I need 100 aluminum. Please? I have 100 aluminum. I don't know if that's going to be enough to then make one, though. Gonna have to see. We might have to buy it from the shop. We're back.
Milestone reached. The hover pack draws energy from nearby power connections and so can only be used in their vicinity. It provides an excellent vantage point of your work, which you clearly need.
Hi.
Otherwise, you would have optimized that obvious problem by now.
Shush. You shush. Ooh, 85 coupons. Not bad. The goal is to get 1,000, though. But for my next planned project, 1,000 isn't out of the realm of possibility. I can't wait! Wait! Shh. Shoot darn! I can't get it from the shop until I unlock it here. And I can't do that for another 4 minutes. So, go ahead and get our other stuff, I suppose. I think we're going to just walk over and get our motors. We can do that here. We can even ride the train. I think. If I do this, back you up a little bit, and then I go edit timetable, motor to space elevator, same turn on. You can get me there, right? Also, I don't know if you noticed over there, but I rebuilt the whole, uh-oh. I rebuilt all my intersections. I wonder if this has to do with the... Because there's something with blocks. With blocks, like the next one down has to be... There. Like, I think there needs to be a block after the path. Or maybe there needs to be a block, like, coming into it, maybe? There needs to be a clear block before? So, like... So? You should be... I don't know why you wouldn't be able to go. You're going that way. Wait a minute. No, we're good. I have those already. There is something, and I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know what that something is. Ow. You hear that? Banging against the window there? Hey. What kind of dingus would have done this whenever they were busy freaking out trying to get their trains to work? Couldn't have been me. I don't know who would have done it. Definitely not this guy, though. I can tell you that much. I should put another door here. Not that I'm going to use this door all that often. I should go ahead and put one here anyway. Oops. A little ramp that goes right up to... And there we go. Give me these 250. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle. Okay. Gorgeous. So now, we're going to try this again with the train. Can you leave? You can't leave. Why can't you leave? Hmm. Can you go in? You can't go in. Does there need to be like another... This? Yeah, that's its own thing, and that's clear. Why? I don't know why, and I don't want to look into it right now. I'm embarrassed at how much time I spent on the trains. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm embarrassed about how much time I spent. I need to go like this. There we go. And go back to my home base. Turn on, nope, edit timetable. Home base, save. Do I need to do that for this short of a thing? No, but I do it because I can and because I want to. Because I set these trains up so I could do this. And I think now maybe I could do that thought that I had where I can have the like back to back connected trains. Who knows if this will actually work? I doubt it, but I think it would only work only because I don't know if I have enough clearance up here. So I might need to make my home base station a little longer. All right. Let's unlock box. What? How did I get two? What happened? How did I do that? I need 2 computers. Uh-oh, something's happening. Oh, that's fine. I think that there's the exclamation point on this. Yeah, because I saw the self-driving on. I should have turned the self-driving off. Anyway, I need 2 computers. I just need 2. Just need 2. I don't know why I did that to myself. And then I need motors. Fine, I'll just take these. Try this again.
Milestone reached.
Hi, buddy.
Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges.
Just the
If it
minimum.
helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
Thanks. There we go. Now I can buy aluminum. And think like 2. Go. Now we can buy we can make a hover pack. Amazing. We've talked about the hover pack before. Oops. It goes on electricity. You can see that little like line that comes at me when I get close to it. And as long as you're close to electricity, you can hover. And it's awesome. Sweet. I love it so much. So, the first thing we actually really need to do with our phase 4, now that we're here, is we need alt recipes. We need alt recipes because the best way to make aluminum is with our alt recipes, or there's the aluminum scrap, which has an alt recipe that I think only like will only take what is it? It's called like sloppy scrap or something. I don't remember exactly what it is, but we're going to find it. And then there's also the pure aluminum ingot, where you can just use just the scrap to make an ingot. And you don't need to bring silica into the mix with any of that nonsense. So, oh, it's like, I don't remember exactly what it is. But, like I said, that's the very first thing we need to do. Oh yeah, turn off self-driving. And I think, this is not what I wanted to do. I'm on the wrong side of the road. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. Let's see what happens. I don't know where the other train is. If I do this, and then I want to be on the right side. I'm on the wrong side. This is terrible. Remember when I said there's no way I'm gonna make this work with the train? This is exactly what I was talking about. Boy! Okay, so let's talk about why I'm dumb, shall we? I made it a double side. I just could have gotten into the other side and called it a day. Oh, boy. Okay, let's edit timetable. Let's send me over to plastic. I think this changes, like... Yeah, there's something about the block beforehand needs to be clear in some way, shape, or form before you're okay to go through into a path, something. I don't know, but we're gonna go over to plastic, and we're actually gonna stop close to like where plastic is, because I'm gonna start doing some of my own adventuring in my off moments, looking for everything the normal adventure-y stuff. We need... What all do we need? We need the adventure stuff. I need more Mercer spheres. I think I'm out. I will always need more sloops. We will always need more slugs and the like. So, oh, and hard drives for the alt recipes. But I did want to show you that. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off the self-driving. And then, but you have to come to a complete stop, don't you? I'm annoyed by this. It's fine. I could have just driven while we were talking. You know? You and me. I could have driven while we were talking, but I didn't. I don't know why. Oh, I was gonna mess with the blueprints too! Well, that's okay. Oh yeah, I never set up this junction either. I think that's actually okay. I don't know. We'll see. But, as you can see, I have extended out our path. And while I'm extending our path out, we're going to go look at the Dune Desert. Because as we talked about, I started fiddling around with some short-form content. If you've seen my shorts, I hope you like them. I hope they're educational. And if you don't like them, you're probably correct. But I want to go out there because I want to build like some sort of large-scale base out there. Who's attacking me? Oh yeah, I'm flying now. Aha! You can't get me up here. Hiya! I am the terror from above. Junction. I'll have to do something with the, what's it called here as well? What is it called? The path signals. When the time comes. But up in this way, you have to go through the scary swamp to get there, but up in this way is the Dune Desert. And in the Dune Desert, there is just a lot of space. And with that space, I want to build a very large-scale factory. And I want that large-scale factory to be able to make some of everything. Oh, he doesn't know I'm here. gonna say to keep it that way because I do want to go back and mess with my blueprints for the trains. I don't need that. But that's what I want to do in the Dune Desert. It's gonna be a big factory, and there is going to be, like I said, literally one of everything. At least. I want to make some of everything, if not one of everything. Because I think it'd be cool to have all that stuff in one spot. We'll still keep our home base and our main storage where it is. Well, we might not keep the main storage. This is so far down the road. But that's my plan, is to do that. Bring in, there's going to be hella, however you want to say it. I apparently wanted to say it hecka. I don't know why. There's going to be hella trains that come in there. The way I picture it in my head, as we're driving, and I can talk to you about it, the way I'm picturing it in my head is just this literally like huge warehouse building situation that's divided in two by trains. And so coming down the middle will be our double train line here. And then there'll just be a bunch of different stations for the trains to pull off on, to drop off limestone, to drop off copper, to drop off anything, aluminum, to drop off computers. Who knows? But that's my hope and that's my desire. Heck, I could just make a train stop here at the old home base. That way I can keep everything building here and just load it all up into trains and use smart splitter belts to get it all out where we need it to. Here's an idea. We got ideas here, folks. Anyway, that's my plan. So I'm going to go off, I'm going to adventure, and I will see you on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the Dune Desert. We're going to need to stop here for now until we figure out exactly what we want to do. Hello. What we want to do with our aluminum. Speaking of, I have been picking up some, every time I go to blueprints first now, we have been picking up some hard drives along the way. I got 6 more inventory slots, so that's pretty nifty. I also got some, I got 6 Mercer spheres, and I think I got 6 sloops too, because I think I was at 3. And I got a bunch of sluggies. And I got some turbo motors. I got stuff on the adventures. Let's see what we got here. Coated cable, no. Steel canister, no. Alternate heavy oil residue, no. Deuterium circuit board isn't bad, but we don't need it right now. Let's see. What do we have in here that I haven't looked at in a while? Anything good? I'm being shot at. Please don't shoot me. Anyway, we're looking for floppy aluminum and something else that I don't remember. There's a sphere over there. Let's get the sphere while we're chatting. And there's a sloop right there. Let's get the sloop. Oh my goodness. Goodness. Hello, Bean. Can I jump on you, Bean? You have to be careful because I'm out of... I'm out of the rebar. I could probably make some more, I guess. Hello? Please don't hurt me. Thank you. But we have made it to the Dune Desert, which is going to be the home of our super duper factory. There's 2 spheres right here? What a world. What a world. Please don't hurt me, bugs. And, you know, fun tip for you. If you don't want to fiddle fart around with the wildlife, you can actually turn the wildlife off. Like, it doesn't turn them off. It just puts them in, like, not hurt you mode. Don't hurt me. Speaking of not hurt me mode, don't hurt me. Well, there's a hard drive out there, too. And there's slugs over here. Well, we're going to do adventuring. Mr. Bean? Mr. Bean, are you okay? Did you guys see Mr. Bean over there? Are you okay? I'm gonna assume you're going through some stuff. All right. how much do we want to bet that this is gonna need power? There's something over there. I think it's a sphere. How are you guys out here? What are you doing? Oh hey. Anyway, what was I saying? Aluminum. So something I'm considering. Something I'm considering that might sound insane to you. Correctly so. Is I'm considering going out and having a dedicated train and a dedicated train line for bauxite. Bauxite being the material, being the ore, being the thing we need to convert into aluminum. Think about having a dedicated train line for that that goes out and gets all of it. Not a like crazy this is danger. Oh, more danger. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, you. Oh, gosh, dang it. All right, fine. I wanted to do this without violence. Not like a crazy, like, I'm going to go out and get all of the bauxite, and I'm going to overclock a Mark III miner. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Hold on. Inhaler. Good job. Not panicking. As I was saying, not going to go out and do the, like, crazy overclocking Mark III miner to get like just this insane amount of bauxite, but I kind of want to just like make a line that gets it all for me. Ow. Okay, just come. Yes, yes. And I don't know how many nodes that is exactly. I haven't researched this. It was just while I was sitting thinking on my adventures through the swamp, which is part of the reason why I'm back. Is because the swamp. Oh, there's coal down here. Good to know. Hey guys, we're friends. I'm not hurting you. You're not hurting me. I just want to repurpose the slug into power. No one's hurting anybody. Ow. We're good. But yes, I don't know exactly how much it is. I don't know how many nodes. I don't know how much it is. I don't know what's in these rocks. A sphere. Hello. Whee. Boom. But I want it all. And I can turn it into as much aluminum as I can. Aluminum products, which is mainly the casings and the alclad sheets that eventually turn into a bunch of other stuff, including our Mark V belts, which is very exciting. Now we just need to get back to our train line, wherever that went. And I'm just going to get just another slug. Just don't worry about it. I'm just picking up stuff, okay? But I think what I am picturing out here, I think we talked about it a little bit. This is where I jumped down. We talked about it a little bit, but there is just a large amount of space here. You know what? While we're here, you know what I haven't done in a long time? You're going to shoot me. That's fine. Is it fine? Look at my health. It's fine. Get the Explorer out. Put some, does it have fuel? I don't think it has fuel. You got fuel? Here, use this. Because there's just space out here. It doesn't seem like it with where I am right now. Because there's lots of stuff in my way for what I'm driving. Also, the Explorer, underrated. I don't ever see people really using it for much. But I feel like it's underrated for exploring, as the name so graciously says. Hello, boom. Excuse me, sir. Also, it does that, which is very helpful when you're exploring. But shocking news for everybody here. I'm keep going off on little tangents and not finishing my thoughts. But out here, should I have gone this way? Maybe not. We're good. There's a lot of space. Once we clear through here, there's another Mercer sphere. It's gonna go ahead. Excuse me, sir. Sorry, I just did that. Wow, that's a little horrifying. That it just destroyed me that much. Don't hit animals with your cars, kids. Damages your car, damages the animal. And it's scary. You ever in a car that hit a deer? People who live where deer are. I don't know if there's any of y'all out in the big city who don't see deer and stuff, but us here in the Midwest, where I think it's deer season right now. I got Snapchats from a buddy who was hunting. He said he's gonna give me deer jerky because he's good people. I am off on just about every tangent you can think of right now. Anyway, don't hit deer. They really mess your car up. The scariest times of my life when an accident with a deer ran into the side of our car and just absolutely destroyed the whole driver's side of the car, busted out the window. Like, my dad was driving, I was young, and he just, like, his own quick thinking, because my dad is a very smart man, his own quick thinking saved a lot of damage for his life, because the deer shattered the window right into him, and luckily he thought to put his coat up over his face and body to protect him from glass shards, because what was that sound? Because he didn't want to take damage from glass for the rest of his life. Anyway, here we are. This is what I was talking about with the space. We can find wherever it is that the highest dune is and just build above it. And then we have all of this space to work with. And we have some pretty good nodes out here, if I remember right. Yeah, there's a pure iron node. We can start by gathering all of the nodes that are out here. We can bring in nodes from around. But yes, I want to make a factory. You just on your own adventure here, Explorer, that has like one of everything. And maybe all of my aluminum production as well. Hello. I knew you were over here because if you remember my short video about the Dune Desert, I reminded folks, go out and explore because there's goodies hidden about. Like the purple slug that is in this cave. I just need to deal... You can't see it? Oh. Because I don't have a face cam because self-consciousness and stuff? But like, anytime I'm fighting against those dudes, I'm like, I don't know if you can hear it maybe in the mic, but I'm like ducking and diving and dodging to try to not get hit by the things that are in the video game on a screen. Because that's just the way I is. This is where I want to do the super factory, mega factory, ultra factory. I mean, there's just so much space out here. We could build something so massive that it could fit everything. And I don't know. I assume I'm not the first person that's had this thought, but it's the first time I've had the thought. Take that, thank you. And I'm generally not a mega build person. I did, I guess, build in my second save, I did build a pretty big factory that made a lot of stuff. I don't know that it made one of everything, but it did make a lot of stuff. It made all of my late game stuff. There's a sloop way out there, but I'm not trying to go all the way out there right now. But yes, there's just so much room. Oh, I guess right over there is where I have my nuclear factory in my last save, the first time I messed with that. So that was cool. This, yes. So my vision has the train coming in. Oh, wait. Let's check our man first. There's something else over here? Do you hear the sound? You hear the sound, right? It's in the sand somewhere. Oh. That little cave entrance? Oh my god, this is horrifying. There's spiders in here. I would never do this in real life. You see those videos on the internet of the people who like, I'm gonna go slide into this cave and I'm gonna explore it for the sake of it. Just, I'm gonna go into this cave. Why? To see if there's another cave over there. What are you doing? It's terrifying. You're gonna get stuck and die. Like, I don't know that I would consider myself claustrophobic, but I would consider myself not effing around with that. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I know what you're thinking also. Are you ever going to finish your thought about the super factory? No, I'm not. Of course not. Pure aluminum ingot. There's one of them. Now we just need the one for sloppy aluminum and we're ready to go. Pure aluminum ingot. Because the regular aluminum ingot recipe, if you remember, I can't do it from in here, can I? The regular aluminum ingot, you have to bring silica into the mix. You do make less. It's more like, it's not as efficient for like building, I don't think. Because like, I mean, like you're saying, you're making 30 a minute out of 60 instead of 90, instead of 60 out of 90. So there's math there that like shows how that doesn't work. Yeah, this is more efficient because this is it's 2 to like 1.5. This is like 1.5 for 2 of these. But I don't want to mess with the silica. I don't want to mess with the silica. I don't want to mess with the quartz that takes. I think the pure aluminum ingot is just better and easier. I'm looking because I swear I saw a sphere on my scanner. One thing that we could improve with this, with the Explorer, is if you could pull up your scanner. I think that would be really cool. If you could somehow have your scanner, there it is, while you're on the Explorer, so you didn't have to get out and check it, that would be super nifty. Are you going to finish your thought? No, I'm not. Stop asking. But to finish my thought, so we have all this space, and this is where I foresee the big base. And so we would bring our train track from over where it ended over yonder and just run it like just down the middle through here on a obviously lofted up above everything. And then it would unload parts, or it would take parts. It would I mean, I guess that's all the trains do. As I'm getting all a flutter excitement because of this. That's what this game does to me, is it makes me excited for things like building and trains, because that's my flavor of neurodivergence, baby. But we build it here and everything is here. We will keep, like I've said, the space elevator and its stuff, it ain't moving. That's where the space elevator is going to live. Remember that time I said I wasn't going to go after that sloop? We're going after that sloop. But the space elevator is where the space elevator is going to be. That was cool. But we have everything we need out here. There's quartz out here. There's SAM out here. There's literally everything. There's another hard drive too. Heck yeah. Whee. Ooh, and we're close-ish to a sphere. Oh, that was a cave. So, inhaler. I didn't know that you could find those out and about. That's cool. What do you need? Steel beams. Can I have some steel beams, please? Thank you. So then you guys can go in as well. So that's not all gonna fit, but now we have 3 more hard drives. Where'd that sphere? The sphere was this way. I'll come back for you, Explorer. I won't forget you. I might forget it. I think in the very first Satisfactory game I played, I had an Explorer. There it is. And I used it to get to the blue crater where we have our super turbo fuel factory. And while there, I accidentally built... Oh, hi. I didn't even mean to find that. I built over where it was and then just never went back for it. So it just stayed out there. Skirp. And it's probably still there to this day. I could go pull that save up and go check, and I could probably go still see it on the mini map to let me know that it is there. And it probably misses me. There's another, okay, not as terrifying of a cave. That's the copper. Where was that sloop? Could I get out and check my thingy thing? Yes. Will I? Begrudgingly. I'm also going to go off that ramp. Ooh, close to a sphere. And a hard drive. Another reason, another tick in the box for just go out and explore is it's just, you just find stuff. Like you find stuff like when you're out here. And it's just very fun. One of the things this game does well. And I don't know, I mean, I don't have a lot on my list of things this game doesn't do well, if we're being honest. Uh-oh, gotta go underground, it looks like. And am I just this like satisfactory truther who's just riding the junk of Coffee Stain Studios? I'm not gonna say I'm not. There's a different sphere, I'm pretty sure. I might be, but also I enjoy this video game a lot, and there's a lot of cool stuff to do, and you should go do the cool stuff. Is that a hole that I can go in? No. Alright, I don't want to lose too much time here. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Just gonna, grab this slug and continue my just what in the what is out here? I didn't even know this existed out here. Hey, dude. We're cool. We're cool. We're cool. I think I got that in his mouth. Good for you. Pretty sure I just put an explosive in your mouth and you ran away. Okay, fine. Double door. If there are spiders in here, I'm running. Don't, just to let you know. Ooh. Ooh! One of those guys! There's a sphere down there. Oh, sorry, I just yelled so loud. I can't. I don't have the weapons. I don't have the stuff. Alright, where were we? This cool place. Oh, that's probably connected there. Huh. Can I put a water extractor right there? On this limestone? I don't know why. I just assumed that would be pure. Production. Water extractor. I can put a water extractor down here. I'm gonna find a reason to put a water extractor down there. Don't quote me on that. I want to find a reason to put a water extractor down there because that's very funny. Alright, explorer. Yes, I know there's a sphere. There's a sloop I'm running away from. Hard drive is this way. I guess we're just exploring. I guess we're having an exploring episode, folks. We're having an explore episode while I talk about the things that I want to do out here. I'm going to do what I can. I've been talking with other people that make the YouTube videos and such about how I don't want these leaves. Can I stand on you? Excellent. And I'm going to include y'all as much as I can. Now, I don't want you guys to get overly bored because I know watching me just place. Oh, this needs power. Okay, we can. That's fine. We can get power. Give me a sec. Anyway, I know it can get boring just watching me play. Like say, hey, here's another 17 splitters we're putting down. Let's go. But I want to be conscious of your time, as well as be conscious of what you want to see. So I don't know. If you want to tell me, if you want to see the things or just have me show all of everything, just let me know and I will do what I can to accommodate. So now let's make some quick power. I'm being accosted while I'm trying to make biofuel nuggies. Bean, will you protect me? I don't think the bean does much protecting. It's a sphere! And some research. Oh my gosh. There's just things abound. There's another feller over there. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. Like I said, go exploring. There's just stuff. I wonder if I'm gonna have enough sloops, not sloops, spheres to get to the next level of sphere needing. I think I need like 23 or something crazy for the last one. So, okay. Now this needed 70 megawatts. I come to power. Sorry, Mr. Bean. These do 30, so of course I need 3 of them. And we'll go with a power here. Boom, and then connect to that. And then you can have this. Yeah, give me a second. I could put my liquid biofuel in there. I had no idea. That makes sense. Makes sense. It is a biofuel burner after all. But there's something up in that tree. Hey, Mr. Bean. There's something up in that tree. I wonder how many people have put their hub up here. This is really cool. There's nothing up here? What? What a cool tree for there to be nothing in. Yeah, that would be... If I ever do a start out here. I've never done a start out here. But if I were to, I would maybe put my hub up there. Doesn't seem efficient. Seems like it'd be difficult to get to. Looks cool though. Okay. We need to go back to the Explorer. We need to get back to the train. We need to get back and process all of this adventure processing. I made a roundabout for my train. I made 2 actually. One of them doesn't work very well. Bam. Nope. See if we can make it back to where I have the train. Excuse me. This is almost out of fuel. I wonder if this can burn liquid biofuel. Because I know drones cannot burn liquid biofuel. Just for your future drone needs. If you're making drones in the Satisfactory video game, you cannot process... Or they do not... Is that it? Nope, that was a hard drive. Oh, hard drive. Always go to blueprints first now. Rubber concrete, basic iron ingot. No. No, that's not the scrap I need. That's the other alt recipe for scrap. So now how many spheres and sloops? Oh, while we're here. I know you can't do anything. How much is it? Is it 23? Yeah, it's 23. Goodness. 23 as we have. Oh, 15. We could almost make that happen. He's got a little house that I'm invading and stealing him from to turn him into power. How fresh. Yes. I should have just committed to Presh. That's even weirder now that I tried to fix it and change it. Hey. Hi. Like the Joker when he sees Two-Face for the first time. Hi. I introduced my older son this morning to coin flip. He didn't realize you could do like a coin flip if you're trying to decide something. But he really could not decide, because this is a very 5-year-old dilemma to be in. He could not decide between Reese's Puffs and Lucky Charms for breakfast. So I said, why don't we flip a coin? And he's like, why would we need a coin? And I was like, oh, buddy. Oh, little buddy boy. And so I came downstairs to my office pancake area. I don't know where my train is, by the way. Oh, it's on my map, actually. Could be on my map, anyway. Whoa. So I need to go south and west. South and west. I really, in my mind, I thought I was going north just now. I'm actually going south. Anyway, and in my pancake downstairs area where I work my real life human job, as well as record my YouTube videos, I have a shelf behind me of all of my nerdy things. I have a few slabbed, I have one slabbed and graded Pokemon card that is nothing exciting. It's a Steelix for those of you who are like, whoa. All right, hold on. It's a Steelix. I got it because Onyx and Steelix are kind of one of like my favorites. I love Onyx and Steelix, and I love Donphan. Donphan's freaking cool. Anyway, I have some of those. I have my comic collections. Not that I have a lot. Again, I don't have a lot of comics. Started reading the Absolute DC stuff. Holy crap! Those are like all 6 of them that are out are really good. I haven't given Wonder Woman the time of day yet because I'm gonna let you know that I haven't done it because I've heard it's so good. I want to like be able to like sit and read a bunch of them in a row, and I have them all. I just haven't read them all yet. Anyway, yes, my books, my comics, my one slab Pokemon card, and a few other Pokemon cards that I have in sleeves, like the Protecty sleeves. And I also have a coin that is a Two-Face coin that I believe is from Batman Forever. And I also have a two-sided 50-cent piece, a double-headed 50-cent piece that my best man gave me at my wedding and formed his whole best man speech around it, and it was very adorable and great, and I love him. He's the best. And so I took that upstairs and I was like, we flipped this coin, getting back to the cereal story, because obviously we flipped this coin and it tells us, it helps us make the decision. Heads, Lucky Charms, tails, Reese's Puffs. And then I did the thing where I asked him, I was like, do you hope it lands on one side or the other? He was like, I kind of want it to land on Lucky Charms. I was like, well, that sort of answers the question for you, doesn't it? Signals are making this impossible. Cool, so I'll just drive myself. Locomotive has no timetable. Turn off self-driving. And so then it landed on Lucky Charms. Lucky for him. I thought about trying to manipulate it to make it so it would land on Lucky Charms no matter what, but I didn't. But he had the Lucky Charms he wanted, and I introduced him to what flipping a coin is. Anyway, part of the reason I was afraid to make this trek on the train is because I had to come through the swamp. The swamp is full of scary people, man. There are just a lot of like spiders, and there's a lot of the killer gas, and there's a lot of the radioactive hog fellas, and there's quite a bit going on, and I was afraid. That's why I kind of am skirting around the edge here. And I had to go around because I found an oil node right here. I don't have the pressurizer thingy thing yet, but now I know where one is. But yes, and that was, I think, the first piece of our big mega factory. There's that one over there. I know I already got on the way through. Is going to be the sloops, not the sloops. Aluminum. And I'm excited about it. And it's going to be utilizing our worldwide train grid here. I'm not going to run into our other train, am I? I hope not. So it's all going to be exciting once we have that. Whee! And I've gone through and I put a bunch of stopped block signals to kind of segment this out so like it doesn't mess with the path signals as much, because I kind of have it figured out, not quite. There's like a couple of places where I've come through and it's like it tells me that I can't go in, and I don't know why. Like here, I don't know why it was telling me that was unable to go in. There's seeming to be no reason why that path signal is blocked, but it's not slowing down the other train. It's still going, as far as I know. But, and you can see, like I said, I made a roundabout for my little home base area because it's needed. Oh wait, hold on. How am I gonna wait? Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna get that first try at all. Okay. Yes, I've been playing for 2 hours. Hush. I hope you have a good day today. There's those cooling units. I needed those. I don't need these. I needed these for a thing. A hard drive. I needed them. Hope you've had a good day today. I hope you have an even better day tomorrow. And we will see you in the next one. See ya.